Alright, hello, this is Searching for the One Piece. I'm Gear Segendo. On this video, I will be talking about a discussion on SAO, Sword Art Online, and the anime review of it for episode 16. So, discussing this anime first, it's it's good. It's really good. I'm enjoying it and I like it. And I'm liking the new season as well. I just wish they didn't rush it so much. There was a lot of things like they could have they could have made this last a little bit longer, especially the first season. Well, not first season, the first game, pretty much. They could have made one season out of the SAO, and then season two could have been the elf game. Because in SAO it was like episode one, everyone's there, Asuna, and everyone's starting off from the beginning, and then after that, she's already like vice captain of a guild and all that. Kirito didn't start off with the black sword; he had a regular sword, and then like in episode four, he has it. I wanted to see how he got it. I want to see how he achieved this goal. Who did he defeat to get this? I wanted to see all of this, like progress. Progress all the way up. They could even made it last, like they could have made it like they clear 1/4 per episode, and then every so often they stay in the same level for an episode to, I don't know, do something else. I don't know, but they could have done that, and it would have lasted like 75 episodes or something like that. Since they went all the way up to 75 and beat the game, they could have made it last that long, and I'm pretty sure everyone would have been fine with that. It would have been better than being rushed as it is, and everyone would love it. They wouldn't have any problems with it like they do right now. And then when they make season two, they make it the elf game now. They could have done it like that. Now this elf game, I really hope they don't rush it. Just like yeah, he has a week, but I hope they just don't rush it like they do. You know. Um. Now let's see. Now, continuing on from this point, any of y'all that have not watched SAO or not have watched the 16th episode yet, I suggest you stop now and go watch it, and then come back and watch this video, because this will be discussing about episode 16. So, in this one, Kirito goes sees what's his name? The black bald dude from SAO, the one that he had the shop and he went to see him a lot and all that. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I forget his name though. He's running. He's a bartender, so that pretty much is just like SAO when he was doing SAO stuff. I was like, uh, he apparently he's the one that sent the photo of Asuna in this game. Um, Kirito asks him like, where do you get this and all that, and he slides him a game. Like I forget what it's called. It's something with an A, but I can't really pronounce it either. Um, but he tells him this is where she is and stuff. And Kirito looks on the back and sees the company that made this game is the same one that took over SAO from the original company that made SAO, which is the same guy, the same douchebag that that was like, I'm keeping Asuna alive and stuff. The guy who's like sniffing her hair and like, oh, it's such a creep, man. As soon as I saw him and I saw that little evil smile he had and all of that, I was just like, Kitty, oh, you have to save her. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. And it was like everyone else is saying that too. Like they're like, that's a douchebag. Especially one of my favorite reviewers, Bankai 922. Um, I was I was just like, I saw him and I was like, huh, how far, which floor are they on? Because there's a window behind them, you know. You'd be like, whoops, out the window, and just and it would be all done. They won't. He can have more than a week to save her. Although he probably would be arrested, but um, yeah, in this one, that douchebag man, he's the same one that created the game, and I'm agreeing with Bankai 922 on this theory, because that's the same thing I thought when I first saw this episode, is that when he took over the game, before it finished, he made sure that everyone else, I think everyone else logged out except for Asuna. He made sure Asuna pretty much just transferred to that game, and she just can't escape from that game. While everyone else can log out, Kirito, though, when he went there, he couldn't log out, I think, only because he was in a forest, and I think that's just not like a. I think he can't log out there because it's like not a safe zone, you know? Like, it's like those games that you have to go to an inn or something to save there instead of like being outside where the animals or something will attack you, something like that. But yeah, when he first started playing into the game, he picked the mysterious character in all black, and he gets loaded into the game, and the entrance is pretty much them falling to whichever of the 9 elf races he is, and the homeland that their race originates from. So he's falling, but suddenly it pauses. He put in the same name as Kirito. So I'm thinking this this douchebag character, the one that's trying to marry Asuna, I think he did something. Like if it ever registered Kirito or something, something would happen because suddenly like a black void opened up and he fell through that void and then he ended up in the forest instead of the hometown, which which is kind of convenient because he sees the where he has to go to save Asuna because she's at the top of this tree and that's where he has to go to beat the game. Um, but I think he did that too because that might be like one of the hardest routes. Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't want him to save Austin. I'm pretty sure he knows if he found out about this thing, he'd go save her. So I'm pretty sure he planned all of this because he is a douchebag. So I'm pretty sure there's no doubt he wouldn't have planned for something like this. So I'm pretty sure that's like a path that he makes sure Kirito would take, and it would be the like least likely he would survive or something. And pretty much as soon as he got there, he had everything from SAO except for the dual wielding. His items were like pretty much errors. They were just question marks. So he didn't have. They were missing pretty much. So, yeah, but he had one item which was Yui, which she's in the game she could turn into a little pixie. That's used for like navigation and stuff. A little pixie. She's a little pixie. Um, but yeah, she tells him that he has to delete his items. He still has the skills though. Like the skills he had in SAO, he still has them. So he doesn't have to worry about that. She said you pretty much don't have to worry about that unless you run into like a human, one of the human game designers or something like that, and he sees that. So he doesn't have to worry about that. Um, but from that, let's see. Oh man, oh, that guy's just such an asshole, man. Oh man, I just want to every time, man. I don't like I don't like anime characters like that. Yet I do like them because that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to make sure I despise them. So I'm glad that they are able to do that. You know. But man, I hate them. I hate them. Ugh. But anyways, this new character gets introduced more from the one you see in the opening with him. I'm guessing this is gonna be like his partner that helps him out as well and stuff. It and this partner might be his sister. It might be his sister. We don't really know, which would I would still be confused because like she seems like she's been in there for a while now, and Kirito just showed up right after from talking to his sister. So I don't think she would have like rushed into her room and put that headgear on and stuff and been there for like 5 hours or whatever or something. You know. Um, but she gets cornered by these guys who look like they're part of a army because they have armor and stuff. So the Kirito comes in, and since he still has his like um I would say skill levels of things. Like he could do like the same speed and damage and stuff like that. You know, he can do. He has all of that. He just doesn't have it like his items or the dual wielding. He has though like if he ever did like I don't know what kind of damage he did in SAO. Let's just say he did like 1,200. He could still do that much damage in this game, and whatever level he has for like speed and strength and all that, he still has that in this game. He just had to like delete um his items pretty much, except for Yui. Yui got to stay. Yui pretty much got to stay. But yeah, he pretty much is just like they're all like newbie, like they knew he was a newbie from the start, but they didn't know was he was motherfucking Kirito. He was Kirito, Kirito the hero from SAO. They knew that. They just be like, oh, my bad, doc. No, I'm gone. I'm gone. You know, but they didn't know. So Kirito's just there like in a smirk and shit because he knows he's a badass. And one of them comes in with the lance and tries to stick him. And Kirito just grabs it, and he's just like, has it right there, and he's just like, wow, tosses him aside and shit. And then he's just like, can I kill these guys? I guess so he could get to a higher level, get the experience point. And the girl's just like, yeah, they were gonna kill you, so go ahead. So he's just like, as soon as he grabs his sword, he's like, super speed. And he's like, or he takes down one of them with one swing, and they're like, what? And he's like, who's next? And I was like, Kirito. Ah. um, and I think that was it for this episode. I can't wait for the next one. This is gonna be pretty awesome. Oh, another thing. They say the guy who's trying to marry Asuna that created all of this, the game and all of that. They say another name for him is the Fairy King, which I'm assuming since pretty much he is the boss from creating that fairy game. I am assuming that he's probably going to be the final boss that Kirito will have to beat to clear the game. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. You know, since he planned did all of this, like I mean, he has to. Since he planned all of that for Asuna to go into this game and all that, I'm pretty sure he planned all of that. And I'm pretty sure he planned Kirito having to take the difficult path to get there and all of that. And I'm pretty sure, just in case he actually made it all the way there, that he would have to face him in the final fight. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be difficult. That's my opinion. I think that's what might happen, my theory. I don't know if anyone else agrees on this. But anyways, This was searching for the One Piece. I'm Geert again though. Anyone out there, please watching this video, please like, comment below, and subscribe if you wanna see more of my videos. Anyways, thank you, and I'm out.